If your job sucks and women won't date you and you got no friends and life seems like an intolerable burden, then who resides at the center, at the nexus of all those converging issues? That's right, you motherfucker. You are the common denominator in all of your problems. And if no one has told you recently, allow me to remind you, this is not a coincidence. Your problems are precisely your problems because you continue to show up, both to yourself and others, in ways that run counter to successful outcomes. Do you think you can play the game however you want and still win? Like, how old are you? Where the fuck is that written? What kind of narcissistic grandiosity is that? If you violate the rules of any game, then play cannot continue. If you have no overarching strategy, then victory will be a serendipitous and uncommon outcome. And if you do not train, then you will not improve. This is as true for money and women and happiness as it is for boxing and football and chess. And of course, it makes no difference to your outcomes whether I violate the rules or not, or have an overarching strategy or not, or train or not. I will suffer the consequences and reap the benefits of my action and inaction. This is inescapable. And on some level, you have no right to deprive me of either. We would certainly consider it unjust if, after working overtime to accomplish some important goal, you were to steal my bonus from me. That outcome was the consequence of my good action. It was my due. By the same token, though, it is also unjust if, after slacking off and behaving insubordinately, you were to try to prevent me from getting fired. That outcome was the consequence of my poor action. It was my due as well. Never stand between a person and the consequences of their actions. Doing so is a form of theft, one way or another. And if this is true for me, it is true for you. This is why I like to remind my patients from time to time that I get paid either way. Like, why should I care more than you whether you succeed? It's not like I'm going to get a bonus if your life gets better. I don't get to experience the benefits of your loving relationship or your healthy sense of self. You do. By the same token, why should I care more than you whether you fail? I don't suffer the secret misery of your self-hatred or the helpless frustration of your victimhood. You do. Just like I'm not going to take credit for your success, I'm also not going to take responsibility for your failure. That's the agreement. Everything else is bullshit. And it might be useful for you to examine to what extent you want to continue to credit yourself for your successes while simultaneously holding others responsible for your failures. You can't have it both ways. And trust me, it will be better for you if you take possession of both than to deny the ownership of either. Not only can no one else improve your life except you, no one else will experience the consequences of your actions and inactions except you as well. This is why your life is your responsibility.